We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Ready.
The leading rusher among rookies a season ago. Here's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. You look at this Eagle defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and it will be Eagles football, first and 10. Now Wilson. That's to the rookie, Marvin Mims. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now it's Wilson. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards there, a first down.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. These two teams have met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. On second down, Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a third down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on third down.
They'll run with Hall. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Garrett Wilson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simple.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Steps away to his left. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Commanders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Plyr. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie made a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. When you look at this defense, they come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Oh, he got it.
Yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. And how about that? A gain of 15 there on 4th and 10. Throwing again here. Wilson. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. Touchdown! Nico Collins, 29 yards. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Plyr. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marvin Mims, 39 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Plyr. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Man in motion left, that's Collins. Here's Wilson to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. Touchdown, Eagles! Breece Hall, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, And the rout is on here in this first half.
Commanders nothing. Jack Fox set to kickoff.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Good for Washington Commanders. 1st and 10 at the
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Jordan Plyr. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
This is caught inside the 15.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Wilson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Here's Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Fourth down, here's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Here's Walker to start the drive. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in a mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. 2nd down throw coming for Ritter. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Give them 18 on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And now we'll hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good for Washington. 1st
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jordan Plyr. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He'll air this one out for Mims. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Oh, he blocked it. What the world? Oh, heck.
And they end up with a football at the 2-yard line. And that pressure there came from his left side. Maybe could have sped up the release, but he couldn't get it off in time.
And truthfully, the speed should be consistent each and every time. It should be quick mechanics. The best punters are the ones who can catch it, one step,
Let's go.
and get rid of the football.
Let's go.
Those are the ones you want. Anything more than one step in the NFL, you're flirting with disaster.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and
Walker.
Get off.
He's in. Touchdown, Commanders. No CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
It got to work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Wilson.
Oh, no.
And that is incomplete. So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. I mean, on one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you, and I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what we have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless.
Come on, man. Not
anything can happen in this league.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Wilson.
Good shot.
And he's
At least
got
you held
this
on
down
to
to
the
the
ball.
35. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again is Wilson.
Dang it.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Dang,
And the
that's
Commanders
tough.
are going to get the football here at their own 23.
That was a bad play.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Option play, and they'll give to Walker. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
That's crazy.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Send it back.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And here's a quick throw out to Mims. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll get this to about the 38.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Now Wilson. That's complete. It's Collins. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. Shoves him away.
Oh.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He finds Wilson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And that one results in 35 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like this.
Hold on, too. He fumbled. Man, you got to be good.
His guys will get the football back. So certainly not at all what you're looking for here to start the third quarter. A fumble on their opening drive.
Not at all. You're exactly right about that, because this had a chance to be the drive to put everything away. A touchdown here, that might have put everything out of reach for them. They definitely handed out a lifeline to the defense on that play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Ritter to throw it. And my goodness, another interception.
No block. Let's go.
Julian Blackman moving inside the 20. Yet another interception, and I just had to double check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down, eluding the pressure right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Hall on to give up the middle. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run with Hall. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Breece Hall, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Commanders 7. Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Let's go. I need another pick. I need a stop right here, Eagles. Give me a stop.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score...
he got to drop it.
Oh, he caught that? Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around.
Turn around, DB.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout,
red zone
let's just say it's been
the goal line, not the goal line, but the red zone. The red zone defense, let's see it.
And they're going to speed things up here. Ritter back to throw.
Ooh, the running back.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Ritter throwing on third down.
That pick. No!
And that is
what are you doing?
The second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Ritter will set up to throw it.
Hey, good. Hey.
And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it on fourth down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Quan Martin. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense defense gets a pick six TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Ooh, and that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Go.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Way to come off that block.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. 3rd and 7 now.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Ritter from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep. And my goodness.
Mississippi State. That boy from Mississippi State.
Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off.
Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's
Hey, run that back. Hold up.
And now they're in the
block that blitz. That bad.
Play action. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll air this one out from Mims. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. And remember, he had his first punt blocked.
Oh, he almost blocked it again. I'm a big hit. Boom! I tried to kill him,
16
boy.
or maybe the 17-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Who gonna beat me this year?
Carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Ritter.
Ooh, that big. Oh, he what?
Complete.
Oh, that was nasty.
Big yardage that time for Washington, and even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Give to Walker on the read option. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
Oh, that was right across my head. Heck no. I thought you were going to the drag. The red zone defense. Let me see what it's about. Little 49 should have been plays in defense in the red zone.
Ritter from the gun.
Not like that,
It
though.
is caught.
Oh,
Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
42. Commanders 14. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Come out with that thing. Let's
This
break
is
some
going to be
ankles.
returned from the middle of the
Get
end
off.
zone.
Get off.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the fourth quarter. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Wilson wants to throw it. Flushed out right. He's got Thomas yet again complete. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Taken down at the 42.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. He'll
Oh,
this one
no.
from Mills.
Lord have mercy.
And intercepted.
That
Wilson's
was too
third of
bad.
the game.
Trying to kill that boy. Hey, that was too bad.
Fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys,
I'm
right?
trying to let that
The
thing
analytics
fly.
will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Pressure comes and down he
Good
goes.
sack,
The
Will.
Eagles
That was-
get there for the sack. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing on 2nd and long. Ritter.
Ooh, nasty. Oh, what a play,
It's
boy.
knocked away and incomplete.
Let me get out that
I
defense.
know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it
What
all
a
back in
play.
one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Good sack, Will.
Cannot escape, and they bring him down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4.
Oh,
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a
another
performance.
dub for them Eagles. Undefeated. We're going to the bowl. Who gonna stop me? In the franchise can't. Who gonna stop me? Let's see who I play next. Who I play next? I'm 8-0. Y'all see the standings. I play them Cowboys next. Play them Cowboys next.